doing very well by the grace of Almighty Allah. This is Khaleda Akter, Assistant Teacher of Social Science, National Ideal English Version School, Teshi. So my dear students of class 3, today I am going to take a Bangladesh and Global Studies class for you, and this is class number AM30, and SW number will be 13 also. So my dear students, without any further ado, let's start the class. So today we will do the reading done of chapter 10. So have a look on the board to find out the topic. So my dear students, today we are doing the chapter 10, and first lesson is about related with that chapter. Name of the chapter is The Father of Our Nation. So what is the name of the chapter? The Father of Our Nation. And the first lesson, Bangabandhu's election and his struggling life. Bangabandhu's Bangabandhu's education and his struggling life. So what is the background of what is the educational background of Bangabandhu, and what type of struggle he actually faced in his life? We will try to know from this lesson. So have a look in this part here. Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman is the father of our nation. He was born on 17 March 1920 in Tungipara, a village in Gopalganj district. So when he was born on 17 March 1920 in Tungipara, and it was a village in Gopalganj district. So dear students, you have to memorize this information because this is very much important for you. His nickname is Khoka. So his nickname is Khoka. He was actually called by Khoka. The name of his father is Sheikh Lutfur Rahman, and his mother's name is Saira Khatun. So these are actually another important information which should be memorized by yourself. The name of his father is Sheikh Lutfur Rahman, and his mother's name is Saira Khatun. Then let's have a look on the educational background of his life. He started school at Gimadanga Primary School at the age of 7. So he started his primary level study from the school. The name of the school is Gimadanga Primary School, and it was at the age of 7. After 2 years, he was admitted to the Gopalganj Public School. So after 2 years, that means when he was 9, he was admitted to the Gopalganj Public School. His secondary education was at Gopalganj Mission High School. In higher education, he achieved his IA and BA at Islamia College in Kolkata, and was then admitted to Dhaka University Department of Law. So before admitting into Dhaka University in the Department of Law, he studied in Kolkata. He finished his he completed his IA and BA from Islamia College, which is situated in Kolkata. From that time, Bangabandhu was involved in protests for the rights of Bengalis. So we know he was a struggler, and he protested for the victory, for the achievement, for the independence of our country throughout his whole life. He had to go to jail many times because of his leadership in such movements. So we know all about that. He was remained unmoved in the protests and movement. That means he was stuck with the things which is actually going through his mind. In 1966, he declared a 6-point demand for the liberation of the people of East Bengal. So it was the year of 1966 when he declared a 6-point demand for the liberation of the people of East Bengal. In the election of 1970, his party, the Awami League, won by a huge majority. Therefore, the next government of Pakistan should have been formed under the leadership of Bangabandhu. But the rulers of Pakistan started conspiracy because they actually did not want to hand over the power to Bangabandhu. So that is why they started the conspiracy. For that conspiracy, Bangabandhu could not form government. So that is why Bangabandhu was unable to form the government. So these are the information about our Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, who is our father of nation, and his struggles for the independence of a country named Bangladesh. So dear students, from this lesson we will learn the important information which is mentioned here, and then from this lesson we will do a matching which is in page number 59, which is given here. So we will do the matching here. Okay. So there are some dates which are given in this portion, and related information are given here. So you have to memorize this, and you have to do this as your SW and submit this by Saturday. So the first information is about 1920. So what was happened in 1920? We know on 1920, 17 March, Bangabandhu was born. So is the first information related to 1920. And then 1927 he started his primary school. So what was his primary school? Dimadanga Primary School. So you can mention that, and you can, if you don't want, you cannot mention. It's not a problem actually. So in 1927 he started his primary school. In 1929 he got himself admitted into Gopalganj Public School. So in 1929 he got himself admitted into which institution? That was Gopalganj Public School. Then in 1966 it was a historical event, so he placed his 6-point demands. He placed 6 points demands for the independence of East Pakistan, that is East Bengal. In 1970 Awami League had a landslide victory in the election. So in 1970 Awami League had a landslide victory in the election. So dear students, these are the information related with these events and the topics. So this is actually a matching part for you, and you have HW, which is HW number 13, that means matching. That means that entire thing discussed here as a matching box. So you have to do this as your HW. So my dear students, hope you have understood today's topic properly, and in the next class we will come with a new topic. Till then, stay safe. Assalamualaikum. Allah Hafiz.